All right, we back. I needed to show you guys this real quick. I did another video here, but I got to redo it, unfortunately. But so to add this trade at ease algo, I'm going to put the link in the description here for this website here, which is on TradingView. I'm going to show you guys how to sign up for TradingView as well, because TradingView is amazing. But anyways, go to this script page under this trade at ease account, and you're going to click on this. It's going to bring this up. It's going to show you the indicator. I don't really care about when you pull up the indicator. It doesn't look anything like all this. You don't have these lower indicators or anything, but it'll give you a nice little synopsis here on how it works. So it's based on volume, price volatility, underlying tickers, recent performance, relying on mathematical computations, number crunching to identify trading opportunities. As quantitative trading. So go ahead and read it all. I mean, it's legit. And then it'll kind of give you a rundown on how to use the sensitivities and the time frames and stuff like that. I've run my own tests with this, and I'm going to go over kind of what I think for me has been the best setup, and I've only done about 4 trades or so. So definitely worth the time. So what you do is go there, and then you want to add this to your favorite indicators, okay? And that's how you get it added to your TradingView list of indicators. How do you get TradingView? Just go to tradingview.com. Okay, sign up for an account. It's free. Then click chart. Then go to indicators. Type in trade at ease algo, and it'll be under your favorites. You could actually just go to your favorites. It'll probably be the only one in here, but easy to just do that. Click it, and it adds it right to the chart. Okay. Next thing, go here, candlesticks. Change from candlesticks to Heikin-Ashi. Next, go to this little down arrow. Go to trade at ease algo. Go to the settings right here. Click take wicks into account, because that'll be unclicked, and then check the volatility line. Keep that on there. And then here are my settings: is an hourly chart, sensitivity 3 is what I've been using and having good success with. Definitely test out your own things. You can use it on a 15-minute. You can use it on you can use it on a 15. You can use it on a 5. If you just want to do some more scalping, mess with the sensitivity, because if you bring this down, it's going to give you a lot more signals. Which is okay. I mean, if you just want to kind of intraday trade and you just want to get a lot of signals, and it's going to give you a lot of good entry points and ideas. It's going to be lower quality signals though. The lower the number, the lower the quality. So I like it up at 3 is what I've been seeing as being the best. That way you're not getting chopped around, and you have a lot of failed trades and stuff. So I wanted trades that were going to be more solid. So I went with an hourly time frame. I went with a 3 on the sensitivity. Next indicator you want to add in that's free is previous monthly. Just type that in under the indicators tab and click the previous quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily candle, and that's this one right here. And then go to settings, similar to before, uncheck daily and previous daily open and close, and then you can set these colors and everything however it's going to make sense for you. But the ones you really care about are the closes. The opens are okay, but so what I do is I just make those lines really small. You just click on the and you just make them really small, and I make the closes as big as possible. So these are the thickest lines. They're just going to show up like this. That's where most of the trading is going to happen. Next is, here's another nice little tip that I think works really well, is the anchored VWAP. This little guy here, anchored VWAP, comes free, and you can put as many of them as you want on the chart. It's right here under this drawing button here, and it's right there. And so what I do is I just make stuff I like. I just star it to make it my favorite. And how you use it is you click on it, and you find a candle that you want the volume weighted average price. I'm not going to do a video on volume weighted average price. That's too technical, but just trust me, it's really nice. And then you click on something that you like. And so right here, I clicked on this candle here, and I made the source of it the high. And the reason you make it the high is because this was the most recent high on this chart. I mean, this was a high here, but that's not the most recent one. So this is the most recent high right here. That's what we care about. And so it's going to give you a volume weighted average price. You can see where it comes up, it touches it, it tries again, it tries again, it tries again, and then it finally fails. But here's your setup here with ETC, and I'm going to tell you how I traded this. I was in ETH here looking at it. It gave me a buy signal, the algo did, and I saw it basically running up, and what it was trying to do is break through this weekly close. So this blue line is the weekly close of last week. So it was also running into the most recent highs anchored VWAP. So you had a confluence of resistance there that it was trying to break through. It tried once, tried twice, tried 3 times. 3 is the golden rule for me when it comes to tests. So I saw it twice. I said, okay, I'm going to wait and see what happens. Does it break through again? It comes back down, but it didn't come back down. It basically created like a triangle if you're really looking at it. Like a little bit of a triangle here, because it was down, but it wasn't down that bad, and then it was a lower low or a higher low right there. And so, we're still in a buy pattern here, and so I went ahead and entered here, expecting the breakout at some point. If it didn't break out, I got my stop right here. And so here's the entry point. So if I knew that I could enter in here about 1247. I was actually in about 1242, but I knew I could enter in here around, the algo was saying enter here for the best risk reward, and the stop was here. So I entered here, I put my stop here, basically at 1200, and I just let it roll. And within a few hours, it had already hit profit 1. I took out profits. I actually took out all my profits there because I was just testing it, but I made about $160 here. Obviously, I would have made a lot more off at this trade. I still have a ton of ETH in another account, but this was just a different account where I was just testing this. So far, it's been really solid on the hourly and sensitivity 3. Another thing that I love about it is, so that led me to my next trade. Okay, so the next trade is this one, ETC. Same anchored VWAP here, anchored volume weighted average price, right into the resistance. Okay, that's where all the resistance was. Right at the weekly close, just like ETH. So it's doing the same pattern. It just hadn't broken out yet. So ETH went first. So I just imagined that ETC would be next. And so I entered in around, I think it was around a 770 is where I was. So I actually got in around here because it had already kind of started moving up. So I got in around here anticipating more upside, really over this line here, because that's where the anchored VWAP was, and that's where it was struggling. So obviously a break here is going to send it. So now, and I took a 4th profit already. So now I'm waiting for it to come up here. So I got an alert here set. So another reason why TradingView is amazing is because it has a mobile app that integrates with the website app, the website charting platform. So you can set the alerts here, and then it'll show up on your phone. So right now I got an alert for profit 2. I'll take another 4th off here. And the idea here of trading this is what I've been doing is take a 4th off at profit 1, take a 4th off at profit 2, take a 4th off at profit 3. Let the last 4th ride until your trailing stop is hit. And it's going to automatically put a trailing stop in here. So you can just sit and just kind of monitor what that trailing stop is, and just let it ride until it hits that stop, or you're hitting your profit targets. And here's your stop loss. So I got an alert set at my ultimate stop loss. I should probably move that up to the original breakout point and then get rid of the trailing stop. Well, I'm not using up I only get 30 total alerts. I don't want to waste them on just one trade. But so I got a trailing stop now. So no matter what, I make money. If this comes back to 776, I just sell it and I get away. I still made a little bit of money. If not, I'm going to keep moving up my stop, and I'm going to take money at profit 2. And once that happens, I move up my alert back up to profit 3 and move up my trailing stop as I keep going. So basically try to minimize the risk here as much as possible, and automate it as much as possible too. So next thing I'm going to work on here, and hopefully have this done this week, is integrating TradeStation, because you can trade crypto and stocks. So I'm going to integrate TradeStation into TradingView so that I can trade directly from TradingView. And so what I'll do is integrate that. All my orders will be integrated in with this algo system. And so I'll have, whenever I enter an order in, it'll be entered in. I'll enter in the stop. I'll enter in my trailing stop loss, which I have to figure out what the percentage is, but it's following it up by a certain percentage or points. I'll enter that trailing stop loss, which will be automatic. Then I'll enter in my limit orders for profit 1, 2, and 3, and then I won't even have to touch it. And I'll just let it go. So once I put my initial entry in, I'll just let it go. And so that's going to eventually, hopefully, what I get this to. But right now it's a little bit more hands-on. But so far with this trade, since I entered here, I'm sitting on, I've already taken a fourth off, so I've already made, 20, 30 bucks off of it. And I'm up 70 bucks right now, just waiting for it to kind of hit my profits or to hit my stop. So really cool system. Again, go to the link in the description, click on the algo, and then go add it to your favorite indicators. It's all free. And I don't know how much these guys charge to trade at ease, but I know to join in to, this is the website, this is who let it out. I know to join, what the heck, the premium pricing was about 160 bucks a month. So I don't think they actually give this algo out unless you're, before they let it out for free. I don't think they actually gave it out unless you were part of the trading community at 160 bucks a month. So definitely something to consider. I think it's a legit algo. I think it's the real deal. Definitely try and use it. So and leave some comments if you guys use this and you guys find in some other systems some ways to trade it. Let me know. I'll do more videos on stocks and ETFs tomorrow and see if we find some good trades with those as well, and let you know how those go. And yeah, like, subscribe.